Let's talk about finances. Sarap ng kwentuhan natin over coffee. At least we can share also the things that we have been through as people behind my transgender date, that we are as normal as everyone. We also went through most of the things that people went through. Eto na, nagwaway na tayo. Let's talk about finances. Elephant in the room when it comes to transgender relationship, because most of men complain na ang dami daw transgender women who are only looking for money. What's your take on that?
As a moderator,
Ban agad?
Alam mo, totoo talaga yan. Hindi naman nababan agad kasi di ba may warning system
Yes.
tayo. Ayan, konti lang talaga. Pero it's just so happen na sila lang talaga yung active sa side, yung active ng pag-usap. So, let's say, 10 women, may
Okay.
isa doon na yung nakausap ng maraming lalaki. So they have the same comment.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a very common issue talaga yan.
So para bang they tend to generalize transgender women because those trans women who are active on the site are the ones who are obviously looking
Same.
for after money. Which is very sad because there are a lot of transgender women who are seriously looking for a relationship, who are independent, who we are considered alpha females. But because they're alpha females, marami silang ginagawa, busy sila sa buhay, hindi sila masyadong active. Eh yun yung mga babae na wala namang trabaho, sobrang active, yun yung naghahanap ng pera.
Exactly.
And na-generalize lahat. So anong payo mo sa mga taong naghahanap ng pera?
Saka yung sa Upwork.com. Upwork.com. Dating site naman to eh.
Or di kayo magsimula na sila na gumawa ng CV. Honestly lang, nakakainis. Here I am, trying to use my platform to educate people that there are trans women who strive hard to live a better life. But then we have trans sisters, unfortunately, who are taking advantage of websites like ours, who are taking advantage of people's emotion just to get money. And doon ako naiinis. But of course, I do understand where they probably are coming from. Instead of trying to get annoyed, instead of trying to be hateful towards them, we tend to understand them because we do not know what they are going through, di ba? Kaya nga yung mga moderators natin is ang super masisipag, kahit inis na sila, they tend to be super helpful of those people who are asking for money. So ano?
Actually, super bait mo pa doon. Kasi kami yung nako-call out talaga doon. Na pag binan talaga kaagad. Tapos parang, na final warning ba to? Ganyan-ganyan. So, si Maki talaga yung mabait pa doon. Na siya, chill pa doon. Pero kami,
And that's what set our site apart from all the dating websites, because we have that human touch of understanding the members of our site. I wanted to talk about people who are asking for money kasi it seems to be na naaapektuhan lahat ng mga trans women just because of these. Yes. Which leads to trans women who wanted to be on the website doesn't want to sign up for the website anymore because they don't want also to be generalized as someone who are looking for money, where in fact they're only searching for love, diba? Alam naman natin how difficult it is for a trans woman to live. We have economic disadvantages, may mga trans women na wala pang mga trabaho, kaya nga ang iba pumupunta na sa adult industry offering escort services because our community, let's face it, we still have limited access to employment. I can still say there's limited options for trans women. So, if that's the case, does it make a trans woman less of a female alpha if one of your check marks sa paghahanap mo ng isang partner is financial, or is financially capable of giving you something? Does it make you feel less of a woman?
there is a study why some men turn to trans women instead of cisgender.
Bakit?
Coming from mayor, ha?
Okay.
Diba? You're there nung nag-breakfast tayo.
Sinabi
na
niya,
Men doesn't want women who acts like men.
I
I can
remember.
take care of myself, blah, blah, blah. And like, ganon. We want someone to spend our money with. Like, we want someone to take care of.
Well, that is so contradictory to what I just said earlier that we brought up na may mga men.
But there are cases na, iba naman kasi yung asking money right away. Na you just met a
talagang
few hours ago. Tapos after that, open up sad stories about,
May drama
may
na.
typhoon, yung bubong,
Got
Is it
it.
appropriate to ask money for someone who you just met?
Tama nga
1
naman.
week
Yes.
ago?
Parang scam. Parang gano'n.
Tsaka you can be naman the woman who is behind his success. Parang
Ay,
the woman,
galing.
you're the
I bet.
Pwedeng MIQ to.
MIQM.
Kahit naman hindi sa transgender, it happens also with the regular, partner like cisgender.
A woman's security, a woman's support in any ways, may it be moral, finances, it would follow if your intentions of loving someone is genuine and real. The same thing, real naman talaga, then he will provide and he will also give everything. And a woman will also give everything for the support, the care. Paano ba malalaman ng mga lalaki na genuine yung intention ng isang babae through the site?
Time will tell.
Yes, and kagaya ng kunyari sa isang trans na naghahanap or laging nagme-message, right? Di ba, random guys, ganyan. And I agree yung sa real intention. So also goes with man. You don't really measure it. Yung parang, hi, hello lang, how are you gonna do? Ang perfect example dyan is, pag nag-message ang guy, tapos magsisay ka, hi, hello, ganyan, in 1 to 2 days. Then after that, it's gone.
Like, you really have to ask yourself, what am I doing on the site? What I am looking for on the site? Kasi, if you're just there and trying to figure things out, surely you will encounter a lot of people who are also trying to figure things out. And then you'll end up getting disappointed because you don't even know what you're looking for.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Diba?
Not being true. And hanga ako dun sa mga actually na nandun sa site natin na nagsasabi na sila intentionally that I need it.
True.
I need that. But it just so happened that of course, syempre, site's policy yun.
Yeah.
With all the respect, we are very okay for you telling, like, this is my intention. And
Of course,
diba?
of
Kasi
course.
that's
It's part of dating.
Exactly.
Like, if you just wanted to hook up, then just be honest about it. As long as the things that you are doing are consensual on both parties. Ang mahirap kasi is that kung isang yes, yun talaga, yung taking advantage, both men and women, na kapag, for example, manghingi ng nude photos, naiinis ako doon, tapos hindi ko rin naman mabiblame kung yung babae na hininga ng nude photos, magsasabi din ng magsasabi ng, okay, pay for me. We are used into the culture of trans women being used as a commodity. So why not take advantage of that? I'm not saying it's correct, but I'm not also saying it's bad. It's just that there's no one to blame eh. The whole point is you'll just have to follow the community guidelines. You will be good. Politely say no. Report. We take reports seriously. Talking about indecent proposals kanina, yung mga nude photos, di ba? How do you handle them?
Created a block button naman. Para parang, sige, okay, parang X na. Parang hindi mo na ma-encounter ulit kasi it's a waste of time. Not unless you want to take advantage
Okay, kaya
of
nga kung ayaw.
Diba?
Yan.
And in case i-report na siya, make sure na you have evidence. Kasi nasasayang lang yung report niyo pag walang concrete evidence. Kasi magiging hearsay lang siya.
True. Ikaw, how do you handle indecent proposals? Even if outside of the site?
Oh, as a vlogger and also media producer, I always believe na, yes, you can do some intimate moment, but I guess in a chosen people, like let's say yung partner mo, or minsan ex mo dyan. Pero, I don't want it to go like yung random people or yung siyempre nakilala mo lang sa site.
Yes.
Because guys, believe me, maraming black scam ngayon. Hihingan ka ng photo and they will use that and
To blackmail
you to go to Facebook,
Yes.
to go to Instagram, and then they will send your photo to anyone that you know, and then they'll ask you for money.
We always remind everyone to take your time getting to know someone through the site. You know, I've learned something from my last interview with Maki and Drew, where Maki actually mentioned that you should learn how to value yourself. And this is actually one of the examples where you should value yourself. When someone is offering you an indecent proposal, it's really time for you to reevaluate yourself and say, wait lang, I don't deserve something like this.
And I'm not like this.
And I am not like this. Why would I show intimate parts of me to someone who I have not gotten to know yet? It happens to us.
It happens to us.
It happens to us. Yes, it happens to us.
Kami like it happened to us. What more to you guys? Diba?
Exactly. It even happened to me as an admin. Meron, and I will be creating a separate vlog for that, so you better watch out. Yes! Marami! I receive a lot of messages from men who have indecent and sexual explicit messages directly to an admin. So I will be creating a vlog, a separate video for that. Basically, you gamble and you try to risk everything in the hope of finding to love and be loved in return. And again, it goes back to the takeaways I had with the interview with Maki talaga. You really need to learn how to value yourself. Yun talaga yun eh.
Nakita ko yun yun, when I'm editing the video, I believe Maki is really a mature person.
Yes.
Once na sinabi niya na parang, I know myself already. I've
Right.
been through with that. And when the time I give myself to Drew, I know that ready na.
Yes. So let's shout out to Marky. Hi, Marky and Drew. So, yan. When you are going to disclose your gender identity, nag-iba yung usapan, yung approach ng guy.
Talaga?
Yes. Also, I respect trans women who does not want to disclose their gender identity for security reasons. So if they will be disclosing it to someone who they have an interaction with, mag-iba talaga yung usapan. Prior to disclosing your gender identity, may respect. So what do you want? Do you want to have coffee? Do you want to have dinner? So sa lahat ng mga may experience dyan, comment down below. Once you disclose your gender identity, it becomes sexual. Automatically, yung tanong nila is, are you top or bottom?
Yes. Gumagamit
Aminin.
ng Tinder.
Aminin.
Siyempre, you have the freedom naman to choose.
Of course.
Which app you like.
Of course.
Do not forget to put your gender status or orientation.
I wouldn't encourage that. Ay, isang topic na naman yan for my vlog. When do you need to disclose your gender identity? Abangan! If you started talking as someone na you haven't disclosed your gender identity yet, the respect is there. Parang 100% ganon.
Uy, totoo yun.
Diba?
Eto, ako, I know you encountered this kasi sa boses babae ka, mukhang babae.
Ano ba? Hindi naman.
Hindi, di ba? Like when you go travel, because I travel a lot, and maybe you travel, di ba, a lot. When you go to a party, they will never, ever think that you are.
I don't go to a party. I read during the
Sige,
evening.
ako na lang. Ako na, I reclaim myself.
Sige,
So,
sige.
nang pagpupunta ako ng party, syempre you don't say that, hey, I'm like this, like
Of
that.
course, it's so weird na para bang
Exactly.
napaparty ka. Hi, I'm a transgender woman. How are you?
Talaga nakakahiya na sabihin na because pinapakiramdaman mo na lang na alam ba niya? Baka hindi niya alam. But go with the flow ako because he's giving me the good attention.
Yes.
Or same ko sa guess. That's why I understand now.
Boils down to the purpose of why a quality dating site for transgender women matters, and it's very important kasi the security is there and the disclosing part needs not to be there because men already knows that all of them are transgender women.
Parang sinabi ni, I forgot the name, yun sa advocacy video.
Yes.
That she's glad. By the way, we won.
Yes! Best in advocacy video, Miss International Queen. One of the speakers ako ng first ever Trans Pinay Summit ng Strap. Sinabi ko doon, it's a stain that the porn industry have created amongst the trans community because we became a sexual object. You know, that needs to stop by having this type of conversations na if we disclose our gender identity, we're just being honest because some of us are post-op, pre-op, and non-op. I believe that a partner needs to know that.
File natin, nakalagay doon kung ano ka.
Yes!
Right. You don't need to tingnan lang picture. You should read.
At alam naman yung nananakita na all members are trans women.
Yes.
But
Yes.
yung sexual preference, iba-iba. Or I mean, ano ba tawag?
Sexual roles ba?
Roles
Yung
pala,
top,
roles.
bottom, versatile?
Roles and also kung ano sila post-off, pre-off.
Ay, hindi. Ano yun? Gender type yun. Gender identity type yun.
Hindi ako pa-narrate.
No, I think it's just really a matter of the lack of access to education when it comes to labels. Kaya nga, nung join ako ng Super Serena 2013, I was so happy that I was able to use the term transgender on national TV because it became a conversation of what is transgender. So para bang,
Ano ba yun?
Bagong flavor. Ano yun? Milk tea?
Ibang marketer si Chowa, tinignan niya, bumaba yung mga keyword search ng mga men who are looking for keyword ladyboy and tumaas yung searches ng trans.
Kasi it becomes more an umbrella term.
Na siya, parang aware na sila sa term.
By the way, dahil na-mention ko yung Super Serena Queen Sisters ko, nung
Yeah.
nag-shoot kami, may
Okay.
pa-fast talk ako sa kanila. But before natin panoorin yung fast talk, gusto ko sanang itanong sa inyo yung tanong ko sa kanila.
Wala sa usapan niya.
Ito, fast talk lang ha, ikaw muna. Love, crown, or money? Dali! Love, crown, or money?
Money.
Ay, wow, taray.
I learned from love. For now, money.
May reservations ka. Money
May
talaga.
reservation ako because you can love anyone. But for the money, you work hard for it.
Gusto mong maging matanda na mayaman kesa...
Hindi iba yung mayaman. Pag mayaman ba yun dapat money?
Yes, of course!
I don't wish really to be rich. Because hindi ko siya madadala sa buhay. Yes, yung enough na mapagamot ko yung nanay ko, enough na parang makakain ako hanggang mamatay ako.
Meron akong input dyan, pero fast talk muna tayo sa'yo. Love, money, or crown?
Money. You know why?
Ay, grabe siya. Oh, money.
Money kami.
You know why? Because I have my transgender date to find love.
Ay, waiting ka for today! Sign up na kayo, girls, if you're searching for love. And please don't sign up if you're searching for money kasi hindi kami charity.
Mababan lang kayo, promise.
May input ako dyan eh. You need to be financially stable. You need to have enough finances. You need to have the job before you go into a relationship.
I agree.
Kasi ang hirap kapag wala ka, ang hirap ng feeling na insecure ka na wala kang maiambag sa relationship.
Hahanapin mo siya sa partner mo.
Yes. And para sa akin, I've been there.
Ikaw.
I'm trying to learn. I feel very awkward. Na yung ano mo yun, yung parang he wants to take care of me kasi serious relationship na eh. Setting namin is very traditional. The man take care of the woman. Although hindi pa ako talaga nandun sa part na comfortable ako na to ask. But I'm trying to learn because you consider yourself as a woman eh. You want someone to take care of you and you should be taken care of. So, being part of valuing yourself, I think that's part talaga yun. Ang dami ko na nasabi, di ba? So, yun lang.
Ito na, panoorin natin yung mga sagot ng mga fellow queens natin sa Super Serena during the shoot.
Ate Marian, which one would you choose? Love, crown, or money?
Definitely love.
Final answer.
Yes.
What would you choose? Real dating or online dating?
Real dating.
Totoo.
Yes.
Online dating.
Online dating, it's hard.
Ate Bem, you choose love, crown, or money?
Love.
Totoo.
Yes, I choose love.
Final answer.
Final answer.
Online dating or real dating?
I'll go for definitely real dating.
Ate Francine, which one would you choose? Love, crown, or money?
Love, without a doubt.
Final answer.
True.
What if the crown has 5 million?
Love. I can earn 5 million.
Which would you choose? Online dating or real dating?
Both. It will start with online dating and eventually fall into real dating.
Yun eh, fast talk lang tapos may why siya, di ba? Thank you! Hi, Ate Michelle. Which one would you choose? Love, money, or crown?
Love.
Final answer.
Yeah, final.
What if may 5 million pesos yung crown?
No, syempre love pa rin. Kasi kapag ka nag-choose mo yung love, tapos yung partner mo, help ka para mag-gain ng more money and business.
There you go, and good luck in your pageant! Representing Philippines!
How important is sexual compatibility for you? Kasi ang maganda sa My Transgender Date is that aside from you are able to disclose your gender identity type, if you are post-op, pre-op, or non-op, you also have the option to disclose your sexual role, top, bottom, or versatile. And there's a lot of controversies among these categories if this should be put into a dating site or not, because it gave us an idea that we are trying to fetishize trans women, which I beg to disagree, because sexual compatibility is very, very important.
Yes.
So how important it is for you?
The level of relationship on our end sa transgender, number 1 siya.
For me to...
The very first basis kung bakit sila why they're going after us, it's because they know what we have. And that's important.
They prefer something functional.
Oo.
Hindi naman siguro because there are also a lot of men who are not specifically looking for a pre-op. They're looking for, cliche as it may sound, but there are men who are also looking for real connections regardless of what's between your legs.
Yes.
But that sexual compatibility is such a vague topic that everyone can say different things about it, but still they are sexual compatible with each other. So for you,
It's important that you are confident with yourself. Kasi
Yes.
when a guy will ask you, hey, do you read my profile? I'm bottom. So I will say, parang, okay, may 50-50 na ako. Because I don't want it to be like perfectly tough. I'm very
Yes.
So, you know, if you're not compatible, ano gagawin yung piping-pong?
Very true.
Magtititigan kayo kasi ang pogi niya lang. It doesn't goes like that in reality. Hindi lang kayo magtatagal. Bakit ka pa? Why are you wasting your time to someone that you're not compatible with?
Magsishare ako because with all due respect to the guy, and I do appreciate and love the guy so much with high respect, but I'm not gonna mention name. There was a connection. I tried my very best to work hard with a relationship because I see so much potential in him. But something wrong with our sexual compatibility. I was torn in a situation where should I put myself into a box where I deserve less but I try to settle for less just because mental and spiritual and emotional connection that we have. I mean, people probably may disagree with me that in the long run, the sexual compatibility part, the sex part will finally go away. It's a matter of companionship in the long run, but I am in a stage where that would be a great foundation for us to have a better relationship in the future.
Right, and you have the ability to discover yourself as a trans. Matatanggap mo kung, okay din pala to. You know?
You'll never know
You'll never know
unless
unless
you
you try. Tama naman.
Same for me because I was in super hormones and it's not working at all.
Yes.
So there was a point where I wanted to undergo gender reassignment surgery because it wasn't working at all. It became a one-way street. I was the passive one. I was the only receiver. And I was so insensitive to my ex-partner that he also wanted to receive. It took a toll into our relationship, but that wasn't the reason why we ended it. It's good to have this type really of conversation. We will be able to empower our trans sisters who feels embarrassed, ashamed to talk about it, or scared to talk about it because it might be taken differently. Let's send a message to everyone. What's your message to men who are looking for a trans woman?
My advice for you guys going to our side is you have to be transparent. You have to be real because otherwise you're just wasting your time.
I agree.
We are all wasting our time. Your time, your real attention, the girl's time, and the moderator's time, and our time in this world. So you just have to be real. You are not being judged for that. No matter what your intention is.
Para sa akin naman is, know what you're looking for because it helps you understand ano yung hinahanap mo sa isang tao.
But a perfect match.
For a perfect match. And it's a lot easier for you to filter those people who you met online and who you've chatted. And also be honest. If you know what you're looking for, then be honest about it. If you're only looking for a hookup because you're not ready for a serious relationship, just say it. Be straightforward. That's what trans women wants.
Malay mo, the trans women would like it too.
Exactly, di ba? It's a dating site after all.
Right.
As long as you're using it correctly.
Yes.
And you're being respectful to everyone.
But on my part, don't hide us. Be proud that you are with us.
Yes.
And aside from, being open to your friends and family that we are transgender women makes us feel valued. And you're not just helping your partner, but the entire community. Kasi if there's a lot of men like you who are very open, it will really help to normalize this kind of relationship.
How about for our trans sisters? What's your message to our trans sisters who are continuously hoping in search of a serious relationship?
My fair message to everybody is, know first what's your status. If you are ready to be in love, you're ready to be or to have a commitment with somebody, then
Yes.
go for it. But if you think that you have objective, then you must also be honest about it. Guys, you cannot really find a love to every man that you met online. Keep going.
Keep going. But my advice is, when you try to be in a relationship, it's not about what you can get from the relationship, but what you can give into the relationship.
Saka hindi sila nauubos. May natitira
May
para
natitira
sa
pa
kanila.
kasi hindi binibigay lahat. May kakilala ko, binigay ako lahat. 9 years. 9 years pa siya. Meron din akong kakilala, pangalan niya Maki, 6 years din. Binigay lahat. Nawala. You really have to refocus yourself and really ask, what's my purpose? You learn how to, hindi po ako umiyak, makati lang po talaga yun.
I Ayan, since na-mention nyo yung 9 years.
Aray,
experience, no?
mag-summarize na siya.
As a moderator, don't let your past experience affect your future relationship. We tend to generalize, we tend to overthink. Dahil dating site tayo we are fully aware na may ibang transgender women dyan na silang kinakausap. That na a positive attitude na hindi lang mga pag-reply, ilang items na ang binintang mo sa kanya. Alam mo yon kasi it's part of dating talaga na you talk to multiple people.
Pero alam mo, hindi ko mabiblame yung mga tao na ganyan. Not because I'm also like that.
Diba? Nakaka-relate pala siya.
Nakaka-relate pala yun.
Saka if you invested your feelings already, like you chat for days, masakit yun
True. Kaya nga, enjoy lang talaga. And don't
enjoy
overthink.
lang,
At saka, don't treat dating site as a quick way to find someone. Because it's never is. It's like a bar without actually going to a bar and wasting your time and money and taxis and drinks. You'll just have in the comfort of your own home. Ayan, ang ganda ng usapan natin. Thank you, girls, for sharing. I'm so happy that we managed to discuss intimate things and share it to our members and viewers coming from the admin of my Transgender Date. If you do like this kind of video, make sure to leave in the comment section below.
I am Farid, the website moderator.
I am the media producer.
And this is Maki. And let me know if you want to have this kind of video so we will be able to invite and interview more people in this new segment, Transgender Date Talks. See you in the next video.